I know this is like something totally like people don't want to really think about, but dude, I honestly think like Vegeta's gonna die in this upcoming Dragon Ball film. I mean, they've talked about like the first 30 minutes of it being like so emotional and stuff, and like what's gonna be more emotional than one of the most like polarizing characters in recent Dragon Ball history dying in like the first 30 minutes of the film? Like, dude, you really have to think about it because I know like Goku's gonna see like his mother and father with like Janae and Bardock and stuff, but like, is that really going to be more emotional than like Vegeta actually dying? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like Vegeta dying would affect people so bad that like some people probably wouldn't even get over it. Some people may even walk out the theater. And when you think about it, Vegeta dying is really like the best way to go. And don't get me wrong, like Vegeta's my favorite character, dude. Like I don't want him to die, but like when it comes to like plot and like development and stuff, like it would really pan out. Because like if Vegeta dies in the first 30 minutes when he's probably uses his Super Saiyan God transformation, then we're gonna have like no choice, no option, like put our faith and our hope in Goku. And then Goku's gonna be fighting Broly for like most of the film and stuff. And then once we get towards like the end of the film, Vegeta's gonna like probably get resurrected or something, I guess. And then once he gets resurrected, obviously, then Goku and Vegeta will fuse to like obviously make Gogeta because Gogeta is confirmed for this film. And I just can't imagine anything more emotional in the world when it comes to Dragon Ball than actually having like Vegeta die in like in this movie, man, like in the first 30 minutes. You know, and like I just think how Vegeta like gets resurrected or something, like it's just gonna be like some really like weird like Toriyama-esque like way to like bring Vegeta back, but still there's gonna be nothing more emotional than that. I mean, Vegeta's come such a long way, dude, like a long way from like being a character that like always got stepped on and was always like 5 billion steps behind, and now he's like a character that some people think is like actually tied to like Goku in terms of strength. Now like I love his character. I do think Vegeta at this moment may be a little bit stronger than Goku because Goku's really only strong because he has Ultra Instinct, but he can even like do that on his own. So without Ultra Instinct, like Goku, he's strong, but like Vegeta can tap into his stuff, like his evolution on, you know, transformation, like on his own, dude. Like he doesn't like need, he just can't, he doesn't have Ultra Instinct holding him back, and Goku can only tap into that in like certain situations. Like he just can't use them whenever he wants. But I feel like somebody's like, oh, like evolution and like Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken for Goku, like on the same levels and stuff. And I guess like that was confirmed, but still at the same time, I still feel like Vegeta's evolution has like no drawbacks, it has no negative effects. Like he can just use that transformation when he wants, and like he has no consequences. But I feel like if Goku were to use Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken for like a long period of time, Vegeta would be stronger. So in all, like Vegeta dying is like the biggest thing. I can't imagine anything more emotional. And you see how the community reacts anytime something happens with Vegeta, whether it's good or bad. The community is always very emotional and just very like we really voice ourselves, you know, when it comes to Vegeta, because so many of us love his character and we hate when he's done wrong and like, you know, like they do him dirty and stuff. But him dying, I think people are gonna be looking at it from like a short-term perspective and like not see the long-term effect it'll have like towards the end of the movie. But I do think he's gonna die because what else is gonna be more emotional than that? Vegeta dying or Goku meeting his parents? Like sure, that may be emotional, but dude, Vegeta dying, nothing's gonna beat that. But that's just kind of what I think, man. I mean, I don't really know. Do you guys like also agree with me that like Vegeta's going to die? Because like there's nothing more emotional than that. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. This has been all about Dragon Ball, and I'll see you guys in the next discussion.